Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody, wherever you be listening to me. This is day one of 30 days life full of immersion, self love. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the notification out there for everyone that is waiting. Please join me, please. Wow. Good day to everybody. How are we all doing? Yeah, we are live. We are live. If you are yet to come on board, please kindly share. Kindly notify your friends. I'm so excited, super excited to come and share with you my entrepreneurial journey. And as a matter of fact, today being the first day of the month of September, for me, this month is special in many ways. First and foremost, this is the beginning, this is the last month of the fourth of the quarter. So the year is ending in how many months from now? Wow. So I'm just excited to be here today. And everything we are going to be doing in this month, it is centered around self-love, self-love, self-acceptance, self-worth, coming to that place where you believe more in yourself. I want to welcome you. Please, as you come in, please just give the video a like and tell me wherever you might be joining me from. I'm so grateful I'm able to do this at this moment. And so, thank you very much. As you come on board, I promise you that this short time we're going to be spending together is going to worth the while. And so, just a brief introduction of who I am and what do I do. My name, as you might all know, and especially to every one of you in this group, it's been a while that I've been up and doing through so many things, but I just decided I'm going to come here and just let you come to the place, to the point where you're able to get to know and know who is this person behind this group. And this morning, today is all about reflection. Today is all about reflection. I want you to imagine yourself some years back now when you first started your journey in anything, in any endeavor you have found yourself. I was going in a lane, in a ladder that was leaning on the wrong wall. My journey to becoming somebody in life started far back from secondary school days when I struggled to pass my ordinary entrance examination to qualify me to the university. And from that moment, when I got my ladder leaning on the wrong wall of believing that I need to study either medicine or either accounting or either law, else I'm not going to be counted successful. That decision alone costed me 7 years of my life. That decision costed me 7 whole years of my life. Because from that day, when I discovered I could not pass what my friends and my colleagues were getting to do with ease, it turned me to another person entirely. I became frustrated. I became tired. I became a loner. I saw myself as nothing good. I became somebody that believed that there's no good thing that can come out of my life. And I started believing that everything about me, there's something wrong about it. I started believing that the fact that my parents were not together when they had me, the fact that I grew up from certain part of the country, because I never got to know my father, I never got to live with him all throughout my growing up years until when I was 17. I started giving all those excuses, the reason why I had these 7 years full of woes and failure and of contemptation of even thinking of going suicide, committing suicide. But friends, when I was able to get the real picture of what it means to know and to believe in yourself and to practice what self-love begin, that was when the restoration of the worth that I have started coming back to me. And today, when you see me, when I tell you I am where I am ought to be, that I am not behind, I am not far ahead. I am exactly where I am meant to be because I believe in the culture of progress and not of perfection. A lot of people in the world today believe that because somebody is there, because somebody is ahead, because you have seen your mate. And as a matter of fact, can I tell you that 7 years that I just enumerated to you, the very year I eventually passed my entrance examination to join my colleagues in the college, as I was entering, they were graduating. And so everything about me in life, I was late. I got married late. I getting married at 31, having children at 33, starting a family at 33. That kind of mentality. And it was just like the world has left you behind. And I am saying this because I know as women, and this is one of the things that gave me the boldness and the desire to come and empower my world with knowledge, with wisdom, with light, to let you believe that whatever circumstances that have been thrown at you, that life is happening for you and not to you. That situation that looks so vague and there is nothing so good about it that is worth sharing or that is worth anybody paying attention to you. I am here to tell you that this same me, I have accepted that challenge, that call to lead my generation out of poverty, to start and lead and be in the forefront of a movement that is going to empower women, that is going to enable women, everyone that is suffering from low self-esteem, inferiority complex, everyone that lacks the confidence, that lacks the courage, that struggles to be able to have their voice being heard. I am like you. I am here to represent you. I am here to show you that I have been to all these phases. And how that shift happened is what this month is all going to be about. And so today, my emphasis is only on reflection. Reflection. Reflection about life. Reflecting about your life at the moment. Taking a deep-seated thought to who you are becoming and to where you are at this very junction in life. That at the moment, we are all having 4 months left for this year to go. And I began to see a pattern in myself when I started listening and looking inward. That my future is media. I love to talk. I am the person that when you sit down and you lock me up in the four wall of an office, because then part of the confusion, I was working as a laboratory scientist. All I do was to perform assay, to perform mixed chemicals, to be checking the pH of this content, to be checking what is the level of, acidity rate of this component. But I knew inside of me that this is not me, that my world is outside there. And so it was not long before I told myself the truth and I left that company to start a career in the sales of marketing of pharmaceutical products. And that opportunity alone to throw myself out there created that part of me that you are seeing. And as a background of some of the posts that I shared on this group and every other place where you get to hear this, and to those of you that will get to watch this replay, I promise to make it short. I want you to start seeing yourself in the true light of whom God has made you, and in the fact that you are capable of achieving success. that you have whatever it takes to be successful, and whatever lies or whatever thing you have believed in the past, I want you to be grateful of this moment of realization. I want you to begin to see yourself that you have what it takes to lead your generation, that you have what it takes to love and to lead, and that it is not over for you in life. And part of the story that I'm sharing with you, you are going to appreciate it better when I tell you how I transitioned, how I began my entrepreneurship journey. You know, you think when you look at the entrepreneurship world, you think it is so easy to start and maybe it's difficult for you, or you feel you are scared of being found to fail, or you don't want anybody to see you fail. You are afraid of little beginning. And so it is with me. Standing before you at this moment, you can imagine daring every fear of standing before the camera, daring every fear of, oh, she has just 2 persons or 3 people that are joining her at the moment. Define every of those hurdles to me standing right before you and telling you that you also have what it takes. That the antidote to you getting distracted in life, struggling to become confident to do anything, is because you have not found the real attraction. You have not found the greatest attraction to what you love in life. Let me tell you this scenario. When you look at the time, if you are married and you are dating, or those days you are wooing your wife to be or your husband to be, and you kind of trying to get connected, and every time somebody comes to you and give you any choice apart from the person you are eyeing, I want you to tell me and give me in the comments, do you get distracted? Just give me, did you get distracted? The answer is no. Because why? You have found something you are attracted to, and because of that attraction, you are not willing to take your eyes off it. And so that was what happened to me. I found a love in loving people, in sharing my story of how I overcome the years of woes, the years of failure, of running around, hiding from my friends, hiding from my equals. That when it is December and when my parents send me on errand and everybody is going to see me, I start to avoid some particular parts because I know some people who are going to see me that have not gotten admission. And so, to this day, I tell you, friends, that journey that took me out of that place where I began to empower myself and knowing truly that I am somebody was because I started loving myself back. I sat myself back and start to reaffirm those words that is going to empower me into the real person that I see when nobody is watching. A lot of us, we have different friends and associates and colleagues that know us for different reasons. Some of us now, if I call you to mean this name, because you are a mom, you will respond to the name of your daughter, of your child. If I call you this particular name, you will resonate because you work in this particular organization. You will now see that people know you and I for different meaning and for different reasons. But the very core meaning, the core person of who you are, really, nobody has gotten to call you by that real name because you have not taken time to sit back and give attention to your inner God, to your inner being, to that smaller you, that inner you, that talks to you, that whispers to you, that gives you a nudge when nobody is around you, but you can hear the silent voice of what is telling you. And this is time to reflect that life is short and that the days are running so far. Can you believe that we are in the last quarter for the year? Can you believe that the year is ending in less than 4 months? And that you and I, we still have what it takes to end this year in a grand style and start year 2022 like a boss. That it all starts with inside self-love. That regardless of what people are saying about me, I'm going to prioritize who I know I am, and I'm going to give life to that expression every day, no matter what anybody says. And that is why I want to tell you, friends, it is time to stop every form of procrastination. That feeling that you will begin to have when you get to that age, when you are unable to walk. A lot of us presently, all our excuses for doing what we love is because I am working this job. But I want you to fast forward 20 years from now. What feeling are you going to be having if you look back and you remember this video and you are asking yourself why you did not take any step concerning your life, concerning that desire, concerning that love, that thing that you know every time you do it, that part of you comes alive. You don't struggle. You just feel like you are in your element. Just like a fish does not struggle to breathe when it's in water. Just like a bird, regardless of whatever the wind is blowing, that everybody is shading, running for cover. And it's like the trees are shaking from the foundation of their wool. Wow. But the birds just keep gliding and keep swerving and keep moving effortlessly in that majestic mood with the wind. That is where I want to take you to in these 30 days. Friends, I'm going to keep it short, but you are going to get life. You are going to get light. You are going to get the vibe, the energy, the momentum, the love that you need to give yourself back to begin to start to believe in me. Believe in you. Believe that you are capable. Believe that you have what it takes at this moment and that life is given for you at this moment because there is something that God has at the back of his mind when he formed you. And that every of those failures, every of those setbacks, and every of those reasons why you feel life have left you behind, they are ingredients that are inside the pot of soup that God is cooking to make your life a masterpiece. And friends, we are in this journey together. I promise you, I'm not going to waste your time. I promise you that you are going to have the best of time. And I want to quickly read these questions to you. Before we go to tomorrow, I want you to reflect on these questions. And I'm also going to post it on the group so that by the time we are meeting tomorrow, we will have some connection. We will be able to stay on the same page. And the first thing I want to say is, when you think of yourself today, thank you very much, Suad. Thank you. When you think of yourself today, what are the 3 words that best describe who you are? When you think of yourself today, that Adiola, leaving August, September 1st, 2021, what are the best words that you want to describe yourself with? I told myself, I want to be described as a fountain of light, of wisdom, and of knowledge to my world. I want to be described as a woman that prioritizes progress beyond perfection. That even though we are working towards perfection, but that every day of my life, taking steps to show up and share with you few minutes, few thoughts, few depth and insight or knowledge on what can help us become better person and personalities to our world and to our generation. I believe I owe it a duty to my friends, and you are one of them. And thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. So, and I believe the last way I describe myself, I believe I am not behind. I am not ahead. I am where I am meant to be. And I am loving the person I am becoming every day because I am giving myself every day to learning, to unlearning, and to relearning. Because this is the portrait of those that is going to possess the future. This is the portrait of those that are going to make their life a masterpiece. That when they sit back on the rocky chairs of life and they are looking at their life at 70, at 90, they will give themselves a pat at the back. So, wow, I did it. Wow, I love how I spent my life. That they are able to give life, that I was able to spend my life doing what truly makes life count. So, friends, this is a journey of legacy. This is a journey of you getting to love yourself, and every hate and every negativism that is out there. You are going to bring yourself back into the inner place where you begin to pride yourself in who God has made you to be, who your creator, your maker, whoever you believe in. And you begin to walk high, shoulder high. Because I believe in one thing: whatever anybody has done that you feel jealous of, that you think they are better off, you can do it. You only need to master few things. And these are the steps, and these are the journey that we are going to be taking ourselves together on. That you will be able to master what are the things you need to make you look the best and be the best and get the best out of life this year 2021. And so, as a culture of progress, I want to make sure that I don't exceed 20 minutes and max 30 minutes. And so, I'm going to be asking if there is any question anybody have for me. If you have any question, I want you to please, during this week, always put it in the comments. Put your question in the comments and I will definitely attend to it. It is a journey towards entrepreneurship, and it is a journey towards you daring and throwing fear in the face, because everybody in the world have fear. Everybody gets distracted. Everybody gets to procrastinate. Everybody gets to struggle. If not, look at it when you're at work and you're doing the work you don't like, and your boss just come again and land another assignment on you. Okay, have you finished working on no file? And you are still saying no, and it just land another thing on you, wham, and tells you, you are going to finish this one too. I want you to work on this after you finish on that. And you are kicking at that work. Like, what's all this? That is how life is for everybody. When you look at the journey of becoming whatever you want to be, it's like life is adding and asking and demanding something more than what you want or what you really, really feel like doing. And that is why we see those people that are top 2%, the top 1% that are making the world becoming a better place to live in. I am going to show you the secret of how you can master yourself. It is a journey of self-mastery, journey of self-love, how to get the self-confidence to begin to work on yourself, to bringing out the beautiful juice, beautiful flavor that is going to make the juice that will bring your life to where it's supposed to be. Friends, this is the journey. And I welcome you on board. Tomorrow, same time, 12 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Nigerian time, West African time, I will be here live to show you what are the secrets we can all take to living the right person you are now and to getting to the better version of you want to see. So the question else again that I want to show us, that I want to tell you is, looking at yourself, I want you to get yourself the right perspective and think about this question. When you think about yourself today, that is the question. When you think about yourself today, what are the 3 words that you can describe who you are? Because the reason why I'm giving this exercise is because when you locate where you are now, when you have that clarity, you're able to reflect and get the true clarity of who you are now. You will be able to see, is this who you want to be? You ask yourself, okay, Suad, is this who you want to be 10 years from now? Richard, is this who you want to be 5 years down the lane? Or Hannah, is this where you want to be by the time you are 70? The reason for this assessment is because if we don't take time to assess ourselves and tell ourselves the truth today, even 5 years from now, we wouldn't have changed and there wouldn't have been anything. And that pain will be more. The pain of you not doing everything you need to do now about yourself, and now getting to 2025, getting to 2030, and you are still the same, that pain will be harder. You will not like yourself then. And that is why today is the best time and the right time for us to embark on this journey and to win together. And friends, I love you. I appreciate you. I want to say from the depth of my heart for coming out there to encourage me, to give this video a like, to wave, to just stay and listen to hear my little knowledge. Even though I don't know it all, I'm also like you. You can imagine all what I've been through this day before starting. But I believe in your success, and I believe that together we can make our life count. We can become better off. We can get to do what we've been struggling to do together. This community is going to help you. We can hold each other hands, lock hands together, and work hand in hand together to bring the best out of our life. And this has nothing to do with what you are doing at the moment, whether you are working for a God, for somebody, or whether you are working for a government, or you are doing whatever things you are doing. If there is any vacuum inside of you that you feel you want to do more, be more, and have more than what you have, this journey is for you. And I encourage you, please share this video with somebody. And please invite somebody tomorrow. Please invite your friends. Share this link with them. And together, you are helping somebody. You don't know who you are helping. And please, the reason why I'm saying give this video a like is because somebody somewhere needs to hear this. As women, we are being plagued constantly by the fact that we don't have what it takes. That constant reminder of failure, that constant reminder of not good enough, not having what it takes to make it, or just believing we just belong to the other room, or all that belongs to us is just to take care of children and nothing else, and a husband. I want to take you on a journey to see that there is more to our life as women. There is more to who we can be, to our family, to our female, to our children, to our fellow human being, and to our fellow women in the world. Oh, thank you everybody that is joining. I'm so happy. Thank you for every 6 person that I have watching. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time, because time is very important, and for believing in me and for supporting me. I am so deeply grateful, and I trust that together, we are going to bring the best out of it. Thank you, Solution D. Thank you, Suad. I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate your support. Thank you. If I did not get to mention your name, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful to you. I appreciate you, and I love you. And so this is it, friends. This is the journey. A lot of people have done so many things. Well, it's time for you and I to put our name there. It's time for you and I to begin to have the thought of the future, existential feeling that how do I want to be remembered for when I'm no longer here? Why will my name still ring bells when I'm no longer here? It's a function of what we are going to start doing from today, starting from now. And I dare you and I encourage you to show up. By the time we are ending day 30, you will be amazed at who you will have become. Because first and foremost, you will see how somebody like me, a nursing mother of 3, working, I'm still able to come and sit down, and if you look at the video, you will see some of the things that you can point out that is not working at its best. But I still decide to show up because I believe that it is in our coming in our authentic, true self, in whom we are not faking anything, just being our real self. We're able to connect. We're able to see that we are all vulnerable and we are all potential work in progress women. And together we can change our society. We can change the life of our children. We can change the life of our husband. We can bring the best out, and we can begin to become influencers and thought leaders that will begin to say words that will influence other people that will join hands and join us together to make our world better place than it is today. When you look around the news, you look at the media, there is nothing promising. Everything look deep, everything look woe. There's so many stories of woe that if you are not careful, you can lose your sight. You can lose your mental, you can lose your sanity. That is why it is. Oh, thank you, Adewumi Olunike. I'm so glad you are able to join. I'm so grateful. That is why we all need to begin to focus and surround ourselves more in spaces like this, where we can begin to have more of things that will charge our batteries and not drain our battery. Because the world there is so toxic. So many hateful speeches, hateful comments, hateful what have you. But when you look inside and look for a community that is able to identify with who you are and with what you want, and this is a place, and together we will get it done. Thank you very much. This is where I'm stopping. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on the dot of 12 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Western African time. And this is 30 minutes on the dot. I'm grateful. I'm going to stop here. And so if you get to watch this video on a replay, just know that this video is for you, and that I'm looking for you, I'm rooting for you, and I'm waiting to see you tomorrow to connect. And tomorrow, we are taking it further. After reflection, what's next? Join me tomorrow, and as I show you. Bye. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you, Emily Wandalo. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, Solution D. Thank you, Suad. I appreciate your friendship. Thank you, Lunike. And every other person that I didn't get to mention your name, I'm so sorry. Don't take offense in that. I love you. And definitely every one of you, I will identify you tomorrow. Yeah. No faking anything. I love that. Being our authentic, real self and taking daily effort to becoming the best. Thank you for watching. And you can also join on the YouTube channel too. I have this video there. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.